Yes, come on in, everybody. Come on in. It's another terrific hieroglyphic community review. We do this thing every single weekend. Tell a friend the twins is acting up again. We make this thing happen. We promote Akron, Ohio, okay? Around our parts, we like to call it Blackron, Ohio. If this is your first time, click the bell. Get notified, notify yourself, tell somebody we on the air, and subscribe. We're trying to get those subscriptions up so we can get this message out to a lot of people. Now, this show, like normal shows, I kick the thing off with some community news. We're going to talk about the first thing. We was out, me and my whole team, big ups to everybody that came out to the community festival on Copley Road and Hawkins. That thing had vendors and merchants, any and everybody that was representing Blackron, Ohio came to the spot to show they love and represent that thing. Big ups to my girl, Finette Morris, who pulled a great thing off with her and her team up there at the Maple Valley Merchants Association, Business Association, okay? Big ups to my team who was out there. Billy Fit, the Renegade King Animal, my man Smooth, Cat Israel, Miss Purrs, and the very lovely, very beautiful superstar Shar Johnson all showed up. And big up to my man Darnell Mitchell, he was there too. All showed up and showed the community some love via our platform. If you're trying to promote you and your style, give us a call, area code 330-937-2632, and we can put your face in the place all summer long. We're doing it for the $3 bill, y'all. As long as your event ain't generating money, okay, if it's not, well, you got to pay $20 for a plate or you $20 interest. If it's free for the community, it's free for you to promote on our platform. We're doing our pull rate thing all summer long, y'all. And also, if you want some community announcements like we're going to do here, get in touch with your boy, the Black Man, 330, one more time, 937-2632. I'm about to go back into my community review syllabus like I always do. We're going to talk about another thing. How about the Juneteenth that's coming up? That's coming up pretty soon here in Akron. I'm going to call this thing Juneteenth activities around Akron, Ohio. Juneteenth activities around Blackron, Ohio. Okay, this thing's going to start off. It's a 3-day event, 3-day thing, a 3-day extravaganza, if you will, starting on Friday the 18th all the way until that Sunday. The first event is going to be at 950 Frederick Boulevard from 4 o'clock. Okay, the second event, which is the Saturday, is going to be on Hawkins and Stoner at the park from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. And that Sunday is going to be a virtual event. Big up to my girl Ebony. Okay, a virtual event on the Zoom, 4 to 6. Anytime you hear Ebony's name about this black consciousness, you want to show your face in a place, literally, because they Zoom it, okay? Shar, what's up, girl?
Hey, Hiram.
Hey, man, so let's talk about the first one real quick. That's over there at 950 Frederick Boulevard.
Okay, that is the Black Independence Day celebration kickoff. And it is a black business networking mixer. It starts again at 4 p.m. And you have to bring your business cards and literature. This thing is going to go on until whatever. And it is free food. It's got a gaming truck, kids games, and guest speakers. Sounds like the place to be. And on Saturday, that is going to be the Akron Juneteenth Festival, and that is on Hawkins and Stoner Park. They are going to honor Mr. Gerald R. Carter, and there's going to be a talent show and all things like that. So you want to go out with the kids, and if you're not familiar with the Black Independence Day, that is the place to be. Now, if you want to get in touch with Miss Ebony so that you can do your Zoom thing about Juneteenth, you can hit her up on Facebook with Ebony of Akron. She's looking for people who writing books. She's looking for singers and speakers and things of that nature. You have a 5-minute limit, but you need to go to the page so you can see how to get in on this Zoom thing. Now, those are your activities for Blackron.
I like that. Big ups to my man Gerald Carter. if you're from Black in Ohio, you guys got to know this Juneteenth thing was one of his biggest things. It was just like his baby. And he's been bringing forth Juneteenth in the way that we're used to doing it here in Black in Ohio. It was him who almost single-handedly introduced the festivities, okay? Here in Black in Ohio. Big ups to my man, Joe Carter. He's no longer with us, but his spirit definitely lingers around this time of the year, pretty much all the time of the year, okay? That's the community news. Thank you, Shara Johnson. I appreciate you. Look, let's just get in what we got to come in. The topic of the day, like I always say, we got to come with a main topic, right? The topic of the day is, you guys know, my man Shock G, Humpty Hump from the Digital Underground died around April the 22nd. Now, nobody knew why he died or what was the cause of his death or anything like that. Well, this just came out recently that he recently passed away from an overdose. Yes, he had an overdose of fentanyl, methamphetamine, ethanol, which is alcohol, okay? They said it was an accident overdose and everything. The word accident means by mistake, okay? I'm sure he wasn't making a mistake with the dope, with the weed, with the alcohol, but I'm gonna read this to you, then I'm gonna understand why it could be considered a mistake. I'm gonna go straight to the article right here. Okay, Digital Underground's frontman Shock G died an accidental overdose of fentanyl, methamphetamine, and alcohol, according to the initial case study from the medical examiner in Florida. According to the report obtained from Billboard, Shock G was last seen alive in a hotel in Tampa, Florida. He was found unresponsive April the 22nd by the hotel manager, who checked in on the rapper after he missed his checkout time. Shock G, whose real name is Gregory Jacobs, was pronounced dead at the hospital that day. A spokesman from that particular area, I'm gonna call it the Hillsborough County Medical Examiner, tells Billboard that the final autopsy has yet to been completed. So this is the initial news coming from that particular, coroner officer or autopsy or whatever the hell you want to call it, to let us know, give us a glimpse on what happened. And again, Shock G died from an accidental overdose of fentanyl, methamphetamine, and alcohol. Okay. I'm coming straight up to you right here and just giving you the little knowledge you can't get in college, okay? This is the hieroglyphics, and we like to break down words and stuff like that, and we like to get in and get out with these subjects, okay? Now, the word accident is simply defined as by a mistake. Did not mean to do it. It was a mistake. Some people may say, how in the hell is overdosing on these types of drugs and chemicals a mistake? It's possible. Some people can get ill a little too strong that day and literally not thinking they're killing themselves, but they thinking, hey, sometimes the body gives out and say, you know what, enough is enough, goddammit. Enough is enough. So sometimes the body do. Or sometimes people cut dope with other stuff that's not necessarily conducive to living. Let's talk about fentanyl for you and y'all. Shar Johnson, what the hell is fentanyl?
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid that is similar to morphine, but is 50 to 100 times more potent. It is a prescription drug that is also made and used illegally. Like morphine, it is a medicine that is typically used to treat patients with severe pain, especially after surgery. It is also sometimes used to treat patients with chronic pain who are physically tolerant to other opioids. Tolerance occurs when you need higher or more frequent amount of a drug to get the desired effects.
Okay, that's enough right there. What people are doing, in short, people are cutting cocaine, other type of dope with fentanyl. So you may think you may be doing a line, smoking a piece of crack, whatever the hell, putting it in heroin, they doing it in the smack, okay? They're putting it in different stuff. So your drug of choice may be you know what I'm saying, a little bit of the shooting. But people are cutting the dope with fentanyl. People, they really doing that. So that's where the word accident comes in this particular situation. I'm pretty sure. You know what? I don't want to judge nothing in particular of what he was doing. Hell, Prince knew he was taking fentanyl. He knew that. But I'm telling you, when you hear the word accident, for the most part, and then you talk about methamphetamine and stuff like that, these are powerful drugs, man. It's not hard for stars to get this stuff either. Okay? To me, fentanyl, methamphetamine, and alcohol, if you want to go with the concept and the theory that his drugs was cut with the fentanyl, you're giving Shock G the benefit of the doubt that he wasn't doing fentanyl. But what you actually are doing is saying he was doing other type of drugs. You know what I'm saying? You keep pointing at your phone. What'd you point at your phone for?
Because I believe that this is something that that you probably can appreciate. It says that it's a high risk for addiction and dependence, can cause respiratory distress and death when taken in high doses or when combined with other substances, especially alcohol.
Boom. You taking fentanyl with the alcohol, awfully known as ethanol, okay? Damn, you can just leave it like that. Let's just say if you having a couple of shots with your line, which a lot of people do. I'm thinking, I don't know, okay? People drink to keep the buzz going. They do. Man. Check the bottom of the line, man. The bottom line is this. If you can, understand this. These type of drugs are chemicals. Hell, coffee is chemical, tobacco is chemical. Anything that's foreign to your body, it's easily to get chemically dependent. People that drink all night long and it's hard for them to get up in the morning, you're not just not getting up in the morning because you're a hard sleeper. No, you're chemically under. And then you wake up and you still drunk. That's a real life chemical in your system. You are doing something that's not of your nature or not in your nature, and your body is adapting. The sad part is you do it so much, you become the addict. I'm gonna say it again, an addict, okay? That when you stop, your body goes into what they call withdrawals, okay? That's the powerful chemicals, okay? Powerful. I think somebody else just died from withdrawals. What? Who? Somebody, Sean Levert. That's what I just heard. When he was in jail, they said on top of the other things, one of the things he died from doing that sad damn episode was a withdrawal of his drug. I forgot what drug he was taking for his anxiety and stuff. But listen, man, Shock G again from Digital Underground, frontman Shock G died from an overdose of fentanyl, methamphetamine, and alcohol, according to an initial case study from the medical coroner office, examiner's office in Florida. All right, y'all. This is Akronhiphoptv.com. This is the place where you can get all the latest news and reviews. We do all the trendy topics, and more importantly, we give you some of that knowledge you can't get in college. And for me, Miss Shar Johnson, check me out next week. This is the Hieroglyphics.